is a busy week for North Texas school district leaders. In fact, many have board meetings on the schedule before the Thanksgiving break. And the Learning Curve's Lacey Beasley has been tracking all those details on all the different agendas because, Lacey, there are some important topics that are expected to be discussed.
Good morning, Madison. That's right. Many school districts are navigating low enrollment numbers and operating and budget deficits. This week, several of them are strategizing ways to overcome the shortfalls. And here's a look at what we can expect tonight. At Capel ISD School Board, they're expected to lay out a strategy to balance their $8.5 million budget deficit by the 2028 through 2029 school year, including how efficiently they're using buildings, possibly redrawing school boundaries, providing more transfer options into the districts, and evaluating staffing needs. This is their first meeting since keeping Town Center Elementary open, and that's when the district said if the school stays open, tough cuts will have to come from somewhere else. Now, the Grapevine Colleyville ISD School Board is expected to continue talking about their possible school closures. During last month's meeting, a committee presented 3 plans while not naming specific schools. Plan 1 involves closing 1 campus, which would save the district $1.4 million. Plan 2 involves closing 2 campuses, saving more than $2 million. And Plan 3 would close 3 campuses, saving $3 million. No action is expected tonight. At McKinney ISD, the board will consider an improvement plan for Caldwell Elementary. Now, earlier this month, the board voted to close 3 elementary schools. That's Eddins, McNeil, and Wolford. They're also expected to act on a measure that will allow specific district employees to carry guns on district property. And Frisco ISD board members are expected to approve a campus improvement plan. Now, if approved, assessments will start at the beginning of the year. Implementation will happen at the start of the next school year. And the board is also expected to consider and accept the superintendent's letter of retirement and resignation. That's Dr. Mike Waldrop. He announced his intentions to step down last week. He's led Frisco ISD for the past 9 years. And things are also moving forward in Fort Worth ISD as the state prepares their takeover. I'll also talk about what's going on their agenda, along with another school district facing a potential state takeover in the next half hour.
The state is moving ahead with its takeover of Fort Worth ISD. The school board is expected to meet tomorrow for a regularly scheduled meeting that's on the books. But the Learning Curve's Lacey Beasley is here to tell us what's going on, or what's going to be on the agenda. That is, Lacey, good morning to you. Tell us more.
Hey, good morning, Carmen. The takeover by the Texas Education Agency is at the top of the list. So board members are expected to meet in executive session to talk about the TEA's decision to appoint a board of managers and the superintendent's contract. Now, the board now has a window to file an appeal. The TEA will then have 90 to 120 days to review and respond. Meanwhile, the TEA Commissioner Mike Morath has appointed Christopher Ruskowski as the conservator over the district. And the state is still taking applications until Friday on their website for the Board of Managers. The board will also hear Superintendent Dr. Karen Molinar's plan on a program to turn around low-performing campuses. Now, Lake Worth ISD is also facing a state takeover because of 5 F ratings at Marilyn Miller Language Academy. On the agenda tonight, school board leaders are expected to vote on turnaround plans for Marine Creek Leadership Academy and Lucille Collins Middle School, which also have F ratings. The board is also expected to approve Bluebonnet Learning Math for kindergarten through Algebra 1. Now, Bluebonnet is a controversial curriculum implemented in some other North Texas school districts that uses some biblical text in certain reading lessons. It is a state-approved curriculum. I'm also paying attention to Dallas ISD, which has talks about bonds on their agenda Thursday.